I believe all of you will agree with me that energy is the most pressing needs of the contemporary time. Particularly, it is important for India as our GDP came down to 6.7%. 40% of the households in the country are even without an electricity connection. And there are 300 million people living in abject poverty. There could be different development models for addressing these problems. But fundamentally, what we need now is a solution. A solution for sustainable energy generation in the country. Therefore, generation, distribution and management of energy is the cruciating subject for all of us. With that reference, bioenergy is one of the most promising sources of green energy. As per the World Energy Council, 19% of the total energy source is based on biomass, and demand of bioenergy has been increasing by 0.8 terawatts in the last few years. Interestingly, 12% of the share of bioenergy is occupied by biofuel. The scenario of biofuel demand has been further escalated with a biofuel consumption trend with mandatory blending rule of 5, 10 and 20%, both with petrol and diesel, which can be seen in this table. Of course, the scope of wide application of biodiesel has been opened up a broad marketplace. But to examine the importance of biofuel, we must also answer a few commonly perceived myths, and those are food versus fuel. There is a belief that growing demand for biofuel has taken land out of food production, causing a decrease in the food supply, causing a worldwide food crisis. I find it wrong. The fact is that biofuel crop plantation, especially in India, unproductive, degrading and wasteland has been used, and in this type of land, the non-edible plant like jatropha could grow well. Whereas in business scenario, the biofuel crop has a huge market. Its combination with clean development mechanism market, and this makes the market more viable and sustainable. There are two ways to reap the benefits of CDM in the line with biofuel. One could be the biofuel production and processing, and another could be biofuel crop plantation. In fact, a case study is a plantation project activity. Under this project, trees act as a sink and capture greenhouse gases as biomass. Therefore, based on the biomass accumulation, we get carbon credits known as certified emission reduction. Our project is located in western belt of Haryana, and it is the first agroforestry registered AR-CDM project from India and first small-scale CDM project registered in the world. The project activity comprising of 370 hectares of unproductive, degraded and wasteland which are affected by aeolian winds, with a plantation consisting of jatropha curcus along with eucalyptus hybrid, acacia, dalbergia and ziziphus. The annual emission reduction is around 11,500 CRs. As it was expected that the project is making a positive impact in the soil microclimate environment. The soil sample collected after and before commencing this project activity drawn a positive correlation as there is increase in soil fertility and decrease in soil erosion. The project has a direct positive impact on the income generation and poverty alleviation. It is found that the project activity has a positive correlation with the income generation to the farmers. The average monthly per capita income of very poor household farmer is increased by 51%. The poor household farmers is increased by 33%, and of better off household farmers is increased around 13.5%. If we do a critical observation, this shows that the percentage increase in per capita income of every poor farmer is increasing the most and having the better of household. Regression analysis of change in consumption against change in income shows that consumption is the function of income. Change in income will lead to change in consumption. Therefore, it can be summarized that biofuel crop will play an extremely important role in meeting India's energy issues and food security. Biofuel offer several significant benefits, including reduction of emission of pollutants as biofuel is free from sulfur, enhancement employment as National Biodiesel Mission of India, pertained by the Planning Commission of India, is planning to reduce 127 million people by giving them the employment and reducing 127 million people in the coming project by 2012. Improve social well-being by providing energy to rural India, ensuring energy security and decrease of oil imports. And lastly, food security by converting unproductive, degraded and wasteland to agricultural land, and also help in increasing the nutrient capacity as well as the soil fertility. Currently, the biofuel industry is in the incubation stage, but large-scale jatropha cultivation and infrastructure for soil oilseed collection and oilseed extraction must be established before the industry can be placed on a rapid growth track. Thank you.